in here, but I'll have to wait a little bit. If that's the case, I've got kind of enough. Like, if somebody finishes this, this is almost finished, I could probably throw down one more solar. But actually spread it out, like I put it up like here, it will still connect to it, but it'll be away from like this. So just in case like something gets blown up down here. So, you know, that might help me with this. Where is the fire? Oh yeah, that's fine. That's not an issue. Like, I've got two people that are like a little bit orange at the moment. Like, Pigeon, what's your beef? What's your problem? You're hungry, recreation, unfilled, slept in the heat. True. Thank you for letting me know. Hold up. Let's get these things turned off. I need to turn off all my fires. I forgot that we're in spring. Yep, all of these turned off. There we go. That's the same. Thrombos are so hard to tame. They really are. And the worst part is their chance to attack, and they're like absolute tank brutes. So if you fuck up, it's really, really bad. You know, it's not even just a matter of, oh, it's gonna knock down my person. No, it might kill your person. You know, it's a legit choice going to like try to like tame one. I'll still try. Every time Thrombos come in, I usually check what's there. If there's a really healthy one that's young, I might give it a go. If they're all really old or they've all got like various medical conditions, I don't bother. Because I'm like, there's a pretty good chance that like they'll have constant heart attacks, or like they'll be downed or bad back or frail or something like that. Like, I don't really need to like take that on kind of thing. You know, I prefer Megasofts for combat prowess, so easier to tame. You only need to get a male and a female and let them reproduce. I'm pretty sure that's essentially what I've done with this lot. Because like, I've got Chipper. I'm pretty sure Chipper's really, really old. My colony. I think you were one of the originals. Great grandson bond. Yeah, it's bonded to Shizuka. So either Chipper might be an original, or it might be the first one I tamed. But once I've got this, where they've got a name, and I've got a male and a female in a name section like this, I don't care for the rest of them, because these ones will keep reproducing them. I'm not a big fan of running with the rhinos. It's not really my kind of thing, but they do make good meat, and they are kind of good cannon fodder for like frontline stuff, because like they'll just tank most stuff. They're hard to heal though. They're very hard to like fix once they're down. They take a lot of medicine. The Megasofts I don't mind. However, I prefer having the Thrombos over the Megasofts, because the Megasofts eat meat. And I already have quite a lot of meat eaters, apart from my, when I get to the bottom of my list. Hold on, there's the panther section. My cat section. Like, a lot of my cats are dealing with malnutrition at the moment, because I don't have enough meat. And same with my panthers. Like, I've got an auto cull system too, so that's another thing I keep my colony in check with, is the auto slaughter. At the moment, I'm trying to get chickens and ducks back up to like the 20s, right? But everything else is capped at 10, because I need the food as much as I need the animals. So I took this down from, I think I had like 15, 20 on all females, and I had 5 on all males, give or take. Maybe 10 on others. But I took this down to 1/3 of my animal population. So it went from like, I don't know, probably 700 odd down to like 200 odd or something about that. So my people could eat. But, mate, are you puking on that cow? Could you not? Oh, the cat's eating the delightful. This Stansley is like puking on the cow while my cat's eating the cow. Lyneth, welcome in. I'm terrible with names, but welcome in. Oh god, what? The cat snacking on the puked on cow? Is that what you're oh-godding to, or did you get spooked of it? Yeah. Look, my colony is just rife with food poisoning in general. Don't worry about it. Like, Labia, if I could just get you to... Stanley's coming over to fix it up. He'll be fine. I'll just leave that there for a minute. He'll take it to cut it up. It'll be fantastic meat once it's peeled, I'm sure. Anyway. Oh wow, you said my name right. Oh nice. I'm normally terrible with people's names. I normally butcher it. I'll probably butcher it later. Just not on purpose, but like I'll read something and then my brain will second guess it and then I'll just say whatever I think it is, and then like it's a 50-50, it's going to be right or wrong, you know. But yeah, I'm glad I got that right. Welcome in. What are you up to? So it's practically Welsh, you see, so it's hard to say. That's fair. I don't know, I just, as far as names go, that one sounds like a pronounce it out sort. Some of the names I've seen, like I had one person come in and I was like, oh, I know how to say this, and I said the name and they were like, it's not sheep, it was a car or something, and I'm like, what? Just name it car. Like, don't make it difficult for me. I'm already bad with like fucking names and stuff. But yeah, it was a full misdirect with that. What is that? Are we making hay grass stuff? It's fine. So I keep telling Acrylic she does quite fine most of the time, but she doesn't. What with names? Look, I'm concerned that like when I try to pronounce somebody's name, right? Because like I get it too with Acrylic. Is not everyone understands immediately how to say Acrylic because it's not a real word, right? So it's literally words kind of smushed together. So if you're not an English speaker by nature, it's going to be a difficult one to pronounce because you've got to kind of like figure out the pronunciations and shit, right? I assume the exact same thing with all other kinds of names because I don't know where in the world somebody's coming from. I don't know if it's said a specific way or whatever. Plus, like, I'm Australian, so Australians, like, generally are very kind of, like, lazily spoken people. So there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna, like, just relax butcher it, you know. I'm gonna get you guys to just hunt some animals while you're here so we can get some peeling going. I'll send them back with the wood, and I don't want to cut down too much wood. I want more healing stuff. We got healing shit around the map. I'm gonna get my people back focused on what they're supposed to be doing here. It's fine. Let me just, there we go. Alright. So, I saw your your vid on YouTube on Need for Speed Underground too. It seemed interesting, so wanted to check you out. Nice. Yeah, ads are up. I'll come back to that in a second. What else do I need in here? What have you got? You got slate. I am getting slate at my current location, and I am getting limestone. I want none of that. I do want to take some of this wood. Like, if I've got an option to take a little bit of marble, I will, but I don't want to pack up the animals so heavy that I can't get, like, steel at the next location, you know? Like, I can still send an extra thing out, which reminds me, did I get EMP grenades made? Here's the real question, because I have one. I bet there's like a dozen beavers on a fire starting spree. And she's near people, she'll be fine. I'll just leave her alone. Oh man, what else? What else did I miss? Pause move while asleep. No. I will hydrate. Thank you, Albert. Stretch, Jesus. It comes from Linwog, which means fox in Welsh. He's a fox VTuber. Nice. I have 2 wolves and a fox now. I'll wait till they come back from the ad break to let them know that. But, so, I don't think I have many other fox members now I think of it. There is a cougar rolling around. This is the only reason why I didn't take cougars out of interest. It's because, like, they naturally spawn on most of the maps I've been on. Whereas a panther kind of stands out. You lot, just in time, get yourself some feed. I do want to save, but I actually want to send yous on from here. So reform your caravan. I'm going to send yous out to next one. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Back finally. Yeah. Yeah, so you're saying that you're wolf VTuber, so I've got, oh sorry, Fox VTuber. I've got 2 wolves currently in my community that are currently actively chatting and stuff. So yeah, 2 wolves and a fox. Nice. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, the videos on YouTube. Yeah, the Need for Speed Underground. Don't take him. Need for Speed Underground 2. I quite enjoy playing that. It's on my random game night, which it's in a rotation of games, so it comes around like every couple of months on stream. But this Wednesday, which is my random game night, I'm not streaming tomorrow night because I'm just taking a night off. I need to clean my house and stuff because I've got guests coming over this weekend. I need to get it ready. So oh, that's gonna be nearly maximum. That's okay. I'll send them home and I'll send the next ones out. Probably should be fine. I could just take less wood, but we really need wood. This will be fine. Before you guys go anywhere, can I get you to split? And I want basically all of this wood, the club, the tables, all the urns. I want the steel that we got and all the furs. I want them to go home. I know this leaves me with nothing to like potentially sell and shit, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's take some meats with us. Maybe a couple of medicines, just in case we get attacked. I'd rather have my main group of miners still have their shit on them, like still have medicine and stuff, but just in case, we'll have some then. I also need more food than that. Maybe we take the rice, because it's only like a day's journey, and like 140 rice is going to feed most of the people, and I think most of the animals have eaten, so it shouldn't be too much. And the milk, let's take that home. So I had the berries that I dropped off for them. It'll be fine, you know. Mentioned specifically not the kitsune, a Celtic fox. Nice. The classification's always nice because, yeah, typically, like, when it comes to, like, anime-style characters, like, I'm not sure if that's what you've got based on, like, the emote you use, perhaps. But, like, usually speaking, like, a lot of people automatically just, like, go straight to, oh, you must be kitsune type thing, and it's not always the case. In this case, obviously it's not, but I appreciate knowing the difference. I normally assume fox as plain red fox kind of first, because I also follow Sylvixen and she's a fox. She's a fox with wings. I don't know if there's a difference in classification. I don't know what kind of mythical classification that falls under for her, but it'd be no different than me having, the cat ears with the wings and stuff. My general, like, overall character stories and stuff like that, like, as, like, she progressed through, like, all my stories and shit, she did die, so that's why she's got wings, because she's reincarnated and shit. Not really reincarnated, but I guess brought back to life, but, like, reincarnated these days has such a fucking stigma around it, and most people just automatically assume it's like one of those isekai things when it's not. In this case, I'm gonna need to take more people. I mean, it's not gonna be, oh, that would be why. It's, I can't take Pumpkin, I can't take Whale, Esme, Dinosaur. Let's send Grim home. He went on a short trip. Frankie can go, Vivo can go, Eddie, Troxo, Hank can stay, Snake can stay, Odd can stay, Mo, Sky can come home. I do want some of my people with guns to stay in the group, but this will bring back Chet, Alligator. Just bear with me a second. Ali was working. Mel can come home, and Arellen can come home. And now I've tipped it in the, what the? Cheese. Wait, don't you cheese me. Stop. I'm like trying to sort out my fucking caravans here, and I'm getting slapped cheese. I just, too many on that. Like, the difference of 17. One of you guys isn't like a 17, is it? You like a 14? Maybe you? It's too much, but by 1. Let's give it 14. Okay, this is as close as I can do. Okay. So, the really big caravan, the lots of animals, 1 animal. No, you lot are going home. Send yours home. The rest of you are going that way. Cool, there we go. Sorted. So once they come home, I might send out another caravan to meet up with the other group, and that way I've got food for them. Or I could, well, yeah, I'm gonna need to send hauling animals, so that's fine. I missed so many messages then, just bear with me for a sec. When actively the second got lost in the forest. What? Oh, yeah, Viking. I thought Viking was asleep. I'm back for today. Yeah, no, you're fine, Albert. You've been around, it's just you've been busy. That happens. Wakes up from dream, tilts head wagging tail. Happily sees new person, gives feather to Lyneth. No, Viking has feathers. Actually nabbed a collector's edition copy of Need for Speed Carbon PS2 for a tenner, and that was like massive, oh my god, I need that right now moment. Well, that sounds like a pretty good win. Continue snuggling over it, wags his tail happily. Hey Snipe, how you doing? Apart from like the cheese slap, I'm still like catching up here. This is kind of simplified version of what I look like. Oh yeah, that's very cute. I can kind of zoom in on it a bit. Yeah, no, that was very cute. I hope you don't mind me like just calling you cute and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, I think it's very pretty, you know. Wiggles a bit, snuggles more comfy. Oh, Viking's like getting ready to go back to sleep as we speak. The foxes in Celtic culture fill the same role as angels do in traditional religions. Just don't go too deep into religions, but the lore there is nice to know. I'm pretty sure Sylvixen goes by a Celtic fox because she does have some of the Celtic markings in her stuff, but I don't know like how deep that goes, and I don't know on what level it relates to her and stuff, because I know she's Australian, but like in Australia we're a mixed bag of just about everything. So like you can have any kind of like what do you call it, like historical lineage to just passive, just personal interest, whatever kind of thing. So it could be anything. I also want to keep an eye on this, but I need him to finish these things. Who was working on this? Hold up a second. Cag. Where's Cag on the map? If he's asleep, that's fine. I'll grab somebody else, but I need somebody to actually finish some shit. And I know that there is one person that I can rely on, and I don't think that's the right chimpanzee. No, it is. Hold on. Mate. Is it missing? I don't want to... Tell you what. If Cag gets his ass back here, because this is... Oh, it's got a shit ton of work left. Let me move that. Ooh. Delacruz. Dodsworth, mate. Can you give a hand? Just melee attack that. And Delacruz, mate, if you can, just run for it. He's not going to really get away, but this is fine. Yeah, he's fine. Dodsworth will kind of pop out here and...
You disgust me.
I know. I know I do. Snipe. I have to deal with it. Delacruz, mate, can you turn around and help? And just... There we go. Cool. You guys go back to what you're doing. And... Where did chimpanzee go? There he is. You, mate. I'm pretty sure I just cancelled the thing. Killing workshop. Why won't you work on it? Let me say, just snooze that for a hot second. I'm pretty certain that I've got the resources for this. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. I swear. Prioritize hauling components. No. Prioritize working at machine. Yeah, fuck Crow off. You go and sit on that for like 5 minutes. We'll have 3 of those made. That's great. Finally. So Sonic said Shinik, like angel of sorts. So I guess patron is goodness, nature, beauty, Sona. Oh yeah. That's yeah, no, that's quite interesting. I was not like, my brain was not ready to go from like yelling at chimpanzee to information, and it just fully just shut down. But that fucking happens, so it's fine. It's just a small wagging tail happily continues snuggling of its smiles. The Celtic culture fills the same role as angels in traditional religions. I think I read that. Either that or that was a duplicate, I'm not sure. So cheers you as long as my last brain cell stands. I know you will, Snipe. Plus, it's not Thursday, so I'm not streaming tomorrow night, so when I see you on Thursday, Snipe, You won't be able to cheese me because no sound alerts on Thursday for Diablo 2 as usual. So just a heads up with that because I know you're going to freak out about it. Because I always see you on Thursdays, right? So it's kind of, I expect that by then. What else is there? Oh, that's cool. Typically they're assemblable for cutting. Yeah, sometimes. I always just think of foxes as like intelligent creatures. I've actually seen like some wild foxes in Australia. I don't know, just doing wild fox stuff, whatever the fuck they do. But I don't know, I just always thought they were pretty interesting. Like, I don't know, I like them. They're very, they're pretty cute, but I just like that they're like very smart creatures, you know? They still are shapeshifters, tricksters, seducers, but the other stuff on top of that, they're happily smiling. No. And it's a lot of lore per one cute creature. I think the thing is, like, anybody can have, like, quite a lot of lore, depending on, like the depth of whatever, like, creature or being or whatever they have and stuff like that. Like, my character has got, like, a shit ton of lore because, like, she's existed since 2000, right? So she's, like, existed for 24 years, but, like, her lore, as I've said before, is relatively irrelevant because I'm not playing a character or role. She is just my self-representation and always has been. So I just feel appropriate using her as my avatar and stuff. But like if I ever had to like really get in the nitty-gritty and like explain some of it, like I have before, because obviously like I've got an alternate form to redeem. I've got like other outfits and dresses and shit like that you guys can redeem and all sorts of stuff. So obviously, like, I do have more shit there. I haven't incorporated any of it because I feel like it's irrelevant because I'm just being me kind of thing. So when people ask, I'm like, I can tell you, but you gotta remember it means nothing, you know? It literally is just like something I created for her so she could have more of a existence kind of thing. But essentially she's just me and I'm her. So I just feel really weird saying that she has like her own lore and stuff. Let me just get this set up. What else am I missing? Missing some stuff. That is steel. I could get attacked here. I don't know if I will. I'll let you guys walk in. There's guinea pigs to peel here too. This is great. What else have I missed? You on swag to happily. No, we're being snuggled. And sometimes something else neat is as well the biggest biological difference between Kitsune and Sonic is Kitsune get several tails. The older and more powerful they get. When they ever have one tail, their fur does not change color as they age either. I thought like foxes grey around like their muzzles and stuff, don't they? But like I get the idea. And yeah, I do, out of interest, I do know these differences because like I'm relatively like a decent nerd kind of geek of a person. Who's ambushing me? Eric. Motherfucking Eric. I'm pretty like, I don't know, geeky about like animals, and I've obviously like geeked out over, well, I could take you, maybe. I've geeked out over like obviously like Japanese culture and stuff related to kitsunes and stuff, but like I've also just like at some points in time looked into, you know, what do you call them? Foxes and other creatures and stuff like that. What else? Let's get this attack done. What lore per one cute creature? No, I saw that. It's feather to everyone wearing to happily continue snuggling Albert yawns. No. Let's see, Stephen. What are you singing about, Snipe? There's another steel thing out here. I need to send another caravan out. It's hot where you... Was it? The hot where you are, it's night, and I feel like I'm in an oven. It is hot. It's hot without you, Grim, if you can believe that for even a second. Yeah, it is quite fucking hot. We had a massive storm though earlier, so like I know it's that humid hot. Plus it doesn't help. I cleaned my couch today, right? And so it was like soaked and humidifying the inside of my house on top of that. So relatively unpleasantly hot today. But I also have air conditioning, so it's not as concerning for me. Now I was able to retreat, but it was still fucking hot. The humidity was getting bad, and this is only spring. Pex, mate, you might want to move back, yeah? I could grab my, like, melee people, but I kind of just want to shoot. Spoonie, move out of the way. There we go. Okay, leave the drugs. Leave those. Everybody go back to what you're doing. I'll get you a couple of beds, and then we'll start, like, picking some stuff, you know, the usual. Let's get a fucking billion-ass beds. They'll do it. I need them to be in line. I usually like them to be in line, but this is fine. Party. Hold on. Who's having a party? Oh, sick. I should end up having, like, about 200 people turn up to this party. This would be nice. What else? I have a tank, and it should be enough to eradicate my enemies. Yes, it will be Snipe. Swear to God, if I wasn't already in love with the Nordic lore, I'd be head over heels with the Celtic one. Yeah, it's very much, you're already deep in one side of it. You don't need to go both sides. Like, you can. Like, I was going to make, like, a dark side joke then, but I don't really want to, I don't want to label one or the other specifically as a dark side, because I like both of them myself as well, so they're both like the light side, I guess. Hold on, let me have my drink. How's us waiting falls asleep or being snuggled? No. Same here, I just do the lore for giggles because it's awesome and why not? I'd like to type mine up at some point, so if people want to read it, they can, but I will emphasize in there that, like, I'm not playing a role and stuff, so people know that my character has got history and shit. But the problem is, because she's existed for like 24 years, it's so much more information that I have to sort through than like just making up a character or something like that to stream with. It's kind of like when you create an OC, right? You have to kind of make a world for them to live in, even if it's in your head, right? Except that when that character's lived in your head for like 24 years, there's suddenly a lot of stuff being stored in that room with them. And it's like, oh my God, where do I start? Literally, where do I fucking start? Because like if I start back at the beginning, some of it may not even be relevant because like my character's evolved over time. So yeah, I don't know. Eventually I'll figure it out and I'll write up. The other thing that makes it difficult too is that I used her to write 3 different stories. And one of the stories is probably the most relevant to everything, where she's kind of like born into every universe so she can exist everywhere at the same time. So like that's kind of an easier one to work with for streaming, but it's not her main one, you know? It's just like a side story. Not even a side story. It was its own story, I should say, but still. What else have I missed here? I guess I have to go because I got stuff to do. You have a great rest of your day. I will. I got cleaning and shit to do later, so yeah, I got a lot to get done, but I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I need to clean and I need to rest and shit too. So but yeah, apart from that, it was lovely talking to you. You might already be gone by now, but I appreciate the conversations. It was lovely meeting you. So my dad gave me the dog's chew bones. One decided to have a small piece of its bone untouched, and now it's World War 3 over who gets the leftovers. Oh man, I swear, like the bones and the lack of sharing, that was the best thing about having one dog. I didn't have to worry as much about, like, Phoenix just didn't give a shit. Is that not where we were? Phoenix just did not give a shit about, like, basically, I don't know, the whole concept of eating anything that Sheila had. It was just like, yeah, no, that's your shit. I'm gonna make another transport pod because at this rate, my people are gonna need food. And I also need a caravan to go out to meet these people. I'm gonna send them, I guess I should send them up to here first. I only need like 1 or 2 people to go. And let's send Camrod and Malbro. They don't even have guns. How about we grab like not hummingbird, oh, let's send Iceborne Silverware. Send her out. Oh, hydrate, cute cat. Thank you. So I'm way behind on like messages at the moment. I'm catching up. I will sit up straight too, because I have my legs like sticking out. Also, Keelan, while I remember, how long before you'll know if you get into that program and stuff that you applied for? I completely like just didn't think to ask you yesterday, but a thought crossed my mind obviously earlier today, and I'm like, I should have asked Keelan that. But yeah, if you're not currently lurking and stuff, I'd love to know. Obviously, if you are lurking or you don't feel like chatting, it's cool. I'll catch it. I'll catch the information later. Let me just get a couple of animals set to go. I don't have a lot of hauling animals